The fifth chakra is found in the throat and sometimes called the gateway to the soul. It sends energy to the thyroid, bronchi, lungs, and alimentary canal. Its function is related to communication, understanding, and living the universal laws, giving and receiving in the physical world, and speaking truth. This chakra facilitates the downloading of the blueprint from the higher self when an individual is ready to find balance and harmony in his or her life and to live God's will instead of the ego's. If negative karmic patterns have not been resolved, however, the second chakra will block the flow of energy upward, which will not allow the higher blueprint to flow down. The fifth chakra is also called the regulator, for it determines an individual's ability to change and evolve. Blue is the color associated with this chakra. The sixth chakra, or third eye chakra, is located both on the low forehead and on the back of the head, and is referred to as the window to the soul. This chakra provides energy to the lower brain, pituitary, left eye, ears, nose, and nervous system. The front part is related to conceptual understanding, and the back part to our ability to carry our ideas in a systematic fashion, leading to their realization. The sixth chakra, once developed, gives us prophetic vision and psychic powers. Indigo or lavender is associated with this chakra. The crown chakra, or seventh chakra, is located at the top of the head. It is the portal opening to higher spiritual consciousness and is considered to be the heart opening to higher dimensions. When one's seventh chakra is fully developed, the individual experiences a state of oneness with higher dimensional beings. A fully operational crown chakra receives higher spiritual energies and distributes them throughout the body, providing energy and light within and cleansing from negative energies. Saints portrayed with halos show highly evolved crown chakras. The upper brain and right eye receive energy from this chakra. The crown chakra is related to the integration of personality with spirituality. Most individuals do not possess highly developed crown chakras, which is why there are not too many spiritually evolved souls on earth today who exemplify inner peace and happiness. Individuals who have fully developed crown chakras have control over their mental and emotional bodies. Individuals and healers work with the chakras to provide a balance among our emotions, front chakras, our will, back chakras, and our reason, head chakras. Blockage in the paths of the chakra leads to disease. There are many secondary chakras near the joints, on the hands and feet, and in the head and trunk of the body. These are smaller vortices which bring energy to the body. Much has been written about the Kundalini, a source of power located at the base of the spine. This power source, when released, moves upward through the center of the body and through the major chakras. Kundalini is a Sanskrit word meaning a circular power. Each of us is born with some of this power already flowing. We can access this power to develop new awareness and to move to higher dimensions of spiritual growth. An individual may experience involuntary Kundalini release in the form of feelings of warmth, buzzing types of noises, and other symptoms of discomfort. These same symptoms may be experienced by those who engage in meditation, visualization, breathing exercises, and other activities that help us to connect with our spiritual selves. The release of Kundalini takes place in very different ways for different individuals. Some do not experience any awareness of the process, while others have strong sensations. This should not be a cause of major concern, but should be considered a source of energy that may be tapped by individuals or accessed with the assistance of healers. Hara, H-A-R-A. Many metaphysical writers have written about the importance of intention as a guide for our behaviors and as a means of evaluating behavior. This also may be the level of our consciousness that psychologists refer to as our values, or the consistent criteria that we use for determining our behavior. This dimension of our lives is the foundation for our personalities. It guides the development and operation of our auric system. From a psychic point of view, the Heric dimension has been described by Brennan as a comparatively simple system. Hera is a Japanese word referring to the center of power located in the lower belly. This consists of 3 points on a laser-like line that define the center of the body. The line is 1/3 of an inch wide and is seen from a point about 3 1/2 feet above the head, extending down into the core of the earth. This point over our head is seen as an inverted funnel, which represents our individualization out of the Godhead into incarnate form. It is through this point that we may connect to our higher selves. For this reason, many have spoken of visualizing the top of the head and above as a vehicle for connecting with their higher selves. A second point on this line is found in the upper chest. This is a beautiful, diffused light which expresses our spiritual longing. It is the site of our mission, our purpose, and the reason for our incarnations on earth. It may be the connection with our soul, or that part of us that is immortal. Brennan refers to this as the soul seat, or the place where our longings for spiritual purpose are assessed. The second point on The third point on the line is referred to as the Tan Ting in Chinese. It appears to be a ball of power about 2 1/2 inches in diameter, located approximately 2 inches below the navel. This center is a will center which reflects our will to live in our present life. This is the power center used by martial artists. Martial artists, healers, and others are able to draw power from this source to accomplish feats of strength and healing. The process involves drawing power from the molten core of the earth into the Heric line and bringing it to the Tan Ting. When individuals do this, they feel heat throughout their bodies. Using the energy of the Heric level requires clear intentions. When clear intention is in place, positive actions on the auric and physical levels are positive. When there is uncertainty or disconnection from the totality of one's life, negative results are likely. Many people are in pain and do not realize it. They do not understand the spiritual loneliness that results when we are not in touch with our life purpose. The core star level. The deepest dimension of our existence is the core star, our divine essence. Brennan describes this level as a beautiful star located 1 1/2 inches above the navel on the center line of the body. This is our essential nature, our individualistic reflection of the divine Creator. It is the source of our perfection, our goodness, our wisdom, and our love. It is the source of our creative energies. The core star is the source of our manifestation of the perfection of the Creator. While we may not be able to access and manifest this perfection, it remains within each of us. Spiritual enlightenment or growth is the vehicle that allows us to move toward that perfection. The wonder of our creation and the complexity of our existence is seen in the 4 dimensions of our energy system. The perfection of the creation of our physical lives is supported on many non-physical levels. Each of us receives energy and powers from these dimensions, but we can increase our options and abilities to access them in even more powerful ways. The road to spiritual enlightenment is part of our life task, as well as our means of living in more successful, productive ways. Connecting to our light body. At the end of Kutumi's message, printed earlier in this chapter, he revealed one of the secrets of ancient wisdom. For humanity to experience heaven on earth and to become love and light, individuals must remember how to accelerate the light within through the chakras. This is a simple task, but one